Are you running Amazon ads and getting the message ad offer ineligible? Well, then this video is for you because you can see right here, it says ineligible and we want to solve it so we can start running our ads. Sometimes you're kicked off mid-campaign. Sometimes you're just trying to create a campaign and it doesn't let you add it. Now, in order to do this, you want to try to figure out, okay, why is it ineligible? Sometimes it gives a very vague excuse. Sometimes you don't understand what it means, but that's why we have this next image on why you're not approved to run PPC. Now, either you're not winning the buy box, right? Your listing's suppressed. You have an adult product. You're selling a product in used condition. It's an adult variation, or it's a high risk category, right? So there's 6 different areas. I'm not going to go through each and every one. You can Google what not winning the buy box means, and you'll be able to understand it very well. I'll just go over adult and variation means that there's an adult variation that holds the variation together, and then there's child listings underneath. That's the only one I'm going to explain. But pretty much what you want to do is, this is directly from Amazon ads, is troubleshoot your product for eligibility, right? So let me zoom out one, two. Okay. In order for a product to be added to a campaign, it must be eligible for advertising, yada, yada, yada. They're pretty much saying if you have an inactive product, if you're out of stock, there's an e-guide right here, right? But here's the thing, there's restricted categories, okay? And if you're if you're selling in a restricted category or your item is kind of related to a restricted category, it's going to be very difficult to run these ads unless you change the category. You catch my drift, right? So it's going to be changing your listing is what's going to help you get approved, right? Infant and baby products, right? For example, if you're pretty much selling an infant or a baby product, what defines a baby, right? Are they still a baby at 2? Are they still a baby at 13 months old? If not, then you could say your product is for ages 0 to 13 months, right? So there's very, very easy ways to kind of get around a lot of these policies. But you just need to understand what is the issue first, what's actually causing the issue. So that's number 1, is to define what is causing it. I would screenshot this right now because this is going to pretty much help you solve this. Define what's causing it. And then come up with a strategy, right? So the strategy is going to be CA, which stands for competitor analysis. Look to see if any of your competitors are running ads. So turn off your ad blocker, or even better, go in incognito mode. Just type in, if you're selling multivitamin. If any of your competitors are running ads or showing up anywhere for ads, then you can too, right? So that's the first thing you're going to do. And you're going to look at their listing and see what they're doing or what they're saying that's allowing them to run ads. Next, you can also come up with a strategy using AI, like ChatGPT, Gemini, right? And then there's also SK, which is self-knowledge, right? If you already have knowledge, you're kind of like, I know how to fix it. You can come up with your own strategy, right? Once you come up with the strategy, you're going to implement that strategy. And then you're going to contact the Amazon PPC team. And they're going to be eligible, and you're going to start running your ads again. It's that simple, right? And if you can't define what's causing it, what you want to do is contact the ads team. Now, to contact the ads team, let's see if we can do it directly on here. If we can scroll all the way down and contact them. I don't see the contact button. Here we go, help. There we go. So you have to go into the advertising section on Amazon, and then you're not contacting seller support. You're contacting advertising support. So you're going to click contact us right here, and then you're going to open up. First, it's going to make you talk with a robot, but then that robot will automatically enable your ads, or they're going to push you through to an agent. And then the agent is probably going to be emailing you back and forth or chatting with you back and forth to get your products approved, or telling you exactly why you aren't allowed to run ads. And then you come up with this strategy. Now, here's an example of a product that is definitely allowed to run ads, but they're not. They're probably ineligible right now for a few reasons. So you can see this is Intimacy Bingo. Sexy, fun, and engaging relationship game for couples. And they have that on the photos as well, right? And they kind of just show the photos and everything. So In order to run ads for this product, if it is ineligible, the first thing I would do is just remove the word sexy from everything, right? So you don't want to have that word at all on your listing. Intimacy might cause a red flag as well, right? So you can just say adult bingo or something, or couples bingo, right? So you want to kind of be a little bit more vague. Engaging in relationship game for couples, blah, 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 Christmas date nights. Everything else looks good. So it's mainly going to be this word and this word, intimacy, sexy intimacy. Now you can probably keep intimacy on your photos. So that's the thing. Amazon ads, they're kind of like lenient. It's mainly going to be your title they're looking at. Okay, so your title really needs to be fixed. So really fix that first. Once that's fixed, then sometimes you automatically are eligible to run ads. But we can't have the word sexy in our photos at all. So even though it says sexy, you can't have that. We have flirty, steamy, sexy. Again, we'd have to remove this, or you would have to blur it. So you're technically borderline. There's not like a huge policy against it. They might just like pretty much suppress your listing, but they'll tell you if it's suppressed. But you can kind of put like a little bit of a blur icon over the word sexy and then blur it. So technically you're not manipulating the image. You're just kind of or the box, and you're not lying. You're just putting a little blur on it. And you'll see that a lot of adult products do that. Now you can't have the dude with his shirt off. So you'd make sure that they both have their shirts on and they're happy. And then this one's fine. He can't have his shirt off. So just make sure he has his shirt on. I mean, it's very, very basic things. Again, this would be fine. This would be approved. So it's going to be pretty easy to get these types of things approved, and then making sure the category is in the right category as well. So the first thing I would do for this is change all of the keywords, remove the word keywords from sexy, and remove the keyword intimate or intimacy. Remove the word sexy or blur the image sexy from the images. And then after that, we're going to change the category to board game. I don't know what the category is right now, but I'm sure it's an adult category. It's probably like sex games, let's say. It doesn't show. Let me go to the top. It'll say the category. Usually it says the category, but double check the category as well. You can't be in like sex games again. That's going to be the main keyword. But if they remove those two keywords from the title and the bullet points, the word sexy and intimacy, as well as remove the word sexy from the images, there's a high chance that they're automatically going to be approved to run Amazon ads. Even if they just change the title, they might automatically get approved to run Amazon ads in an hour, because most of this is a bot. So this is just a brief example on how to fix it, right? So you're just going to try to like change your listing a little bit. And especially if you did what I said here and you did the CA, which competitor analysis, if you see competitors, which you will, that are running ads and you're like, why can't I? It's usually going to be some keyword in your title that's causing it. And once you update that keyword, sometimes you don't even need to contact the PPC team. Sometimes in an hour, AI automatically enables it. And right now it has a block on your listing. So you'll be surprised, but those are the step-by-step steps to repair and have you eligible to run Amazon ads. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. Learn something new, drop a like. And if you are an Amazon seller, highly recommend subscribing to our channel, because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, being eligible for Amazon ads, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. Links right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, signing out.